Hey, it's Mike back at you with part 2 of the video we just done yesterday on the how to build your own unique custom landing page using ELPP2. This is part 2. There were some things that we couldn't cover in part 1 because our domain hadn't propagated yet, so we wasn't able to view the page to see if we need to make changes and what have you. So this is part 2. There was a part in the setting up of the page, the domain name, that I really wanted to show you because it's a very important part of setting this up. So we went into our Easy Landing Page Pro and we went through and I showed you how to set up your domain. We went to GoDaddy, we changed the name servers. You remember all that. You can go back to the video. If you don't, go back to the video yesterday, the one right before this one, and watch it. But setting up your domain name, there was one important part I forgot to show you, and I'm going to show you that right now. So we set up the domain name, we changed our name servers, then we need to go back to our hosting, and in this case, this example, we're using HostGator. So I'm going to log into my HostGator account, and we're going to go in here and I'm going to show you real quick what you need to do to set this up. So here we are logged into HostGator. Remember, we went down here, we got the name servers right here. We put them in our GoDaddy, our GoDaddy account on our domain name. Then you need to come into your HostGator and you need to set up a new account for that domain name, because it's not going to have anywhere to forward to, or not forward to, but to go to. So what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down. See, we're logged in. We're going to scroll down to where it says domains right here. We're going to click on add on domains. Now I had to go in and do this last night prior to this video because it wouldn't go ahead and propagate and I had forgot all about it. So what you're going to do is you're going to go right here and you will type in your domain name. So it would be getrichforsure.com. So you do not put the HTTP, you don't put the www, just put your domain right there, and then it'll check mark a green, and you'll just click this box right here. Just click it. You don't have to type anything in. It automatically fills out all these fields here for you, and then whatever your password of your HostGator account is, it will automatically put the first field in. All you have to do is put the second field in, and then you're done. Now here's what I recommend. When you're putting a password in, you want to make this password very strict, because there's hackers out there. There's all kinds of hackers. They're always using this software to basically just scan accounts and try to come up with passwords, your password. So I always recommend using a very stiff password, and then use this symbol right here, this strength bar, and get it to where it says very strong. So what I do is I use, you could use your initials, you can use whatever, but don't just use your favorite stuff all the time that's short and simple, that's easy to remember, because hackers will get into that, they'll get into your account, and then it's a mess to try to undo it and get it back to where you want it. So use capital letters. So like, say for example, if you chose to use your initials, you could lowercase your first initial, your middle initial, you could capitalize it, your last name initial, you could lowercase it. Then use, like, say 4 numbers. And then use like an and symbol or a question mark, and then use another set of letters with a capital letter in it, and another and symbol or question mark. And then by doing that, you'll turn this very strong signal bar on, and the hacker's software won't be able to figure you out. So just trust me and do it this way, because if you don't, you're going to have problems. I've already been there and done it, and it's just a mess to try to get your account back, get your site back like it was, and sometimes you lose stuff. So don't take that chance. All right, so yeah, this is how you set this up, and then you'll put your other password, that same password, you'll put it right in this bar. And then it'll check mark them green. So if it's good, it'll check mark them green. If it don't, it'll tell you exactly you typed it in wrong or whatever. Okay, so then after you do that, you're going to click on Add Domain. Just wait on it. Don't rush it. Just wait on it, and it'll pop back up, and it'll say accepted, and you're good to go. That's all you have to do. But you have to do this step. So once you go change the name servers, then you need to come right in here immediately and do this step right here before you do anything else. Come right back here, and I apologize because I forgot this yesterday, but just come right back in here after you change the name servers, do this very important step right here, and then you're good to go. So as you can see, I've got mine set right here. It's already done. So we are good to go there. Let's go back here to home page. And we are pretty much done here. Now I'm going to come back in and show you a few things that we can adjust on our capture page once we get to this point. So I'm just going to leave this open, and we'll go back over here to our capture page. Now here's the landing page. Let me refresh it here. So here's the landing page we created yesterday. So this is where we got to, and I haven't done anything else other than this right here. So you can see here's the title, and then here's that line that I said that was very important. This is a huge part of your conversions on this capture page. So this line right here, it says enter your best email below to see how 100% free. So you're telling people what to do. You're telling them to enter their best email. Because see, a lot of people are tricky. They try to be tricky. They'll put in a phony email, and then yeah, they're on your list, but you're just sending out there to airspace because it's not a real email. So when you're sending messages to these people, they're not getting it. It's just falling off out in the ocean somewhere because they put in a silly, phony email. It's just silly people. So when you tell people what to do, like enter your best email below to see how 100% free, you're basically telling them to enter their best email. So that's huge on your conversions. I'm telling you, this here will add 20 to 30% to your conversion. Just that line right there. Keep your title very short. I like 2-liners, but in order to get what I wanted on here, sometimes you'd have to have 3 lines. But try to keep it clean. Try to keep it very legible. Try to keep it very clear. Discover how to become a top income earner in the next 30 days using 3 simple steps. So it's just a real simple, and it creates curiosity because they're thinking, okay, how can I become a top income earner in the next 30 days using 3 simple steps? Well, they want to get more information. Then my tab right here, it says get free info now. And I like to put the little arrows. Sometimes I'll put them pointing this way, and sometimes I'll put them pointing in toward this text. I kind of experiment with stuff. And see, that's a good thing about testing your page. When you test your pages, you can find out what works and what don't, and you can change stuff. And the reason I know this line right here adds 20 to 30% because I've done it with and without. And when I test my pages, and I'm getting ready to show you how to set up your conversion code for the next page, you can tell exactly what works. So when you make a change, you go send traffic to it, you're going to know right away if it works or if it don't. So when I split test 3 different pages, this is how we do it. All right, so let's go ahead and log into our software, and let's go in where we was. So I'm going into my my free system here. I'm going to log in, and then we'll go into the software, and we'll kind of pick up where we left off yesterday. So obviously we got our page live. It's up and going. It's live, and we're going to go in and we're going to finish this thing up. So go over here to Diamond. This is where I've got my, and by the way, you can get this software as a gold member. You can come in here as a gold member, and you can get this free software that I'm showing you. So we'll go here to software. Now here in a little bit, we're going to come back to Tracker 123, and I'm going to show you how to set up tracking, on this, so you can split test. All right, so here's version 2. We're going to click on My Pages, because remember we already set this up. Okay, so here it is right here. So here's the landing page. Now I want to show you the thank you page that we couldn't look at yesterday because things wasn't propagated yet. So let's click on the thank you page. All right, so here's my thank you page. So see how cool that is? I've just got a simple little title. It says thank you for getting here, because I do appreciate people coming here. And then it says make sure and check your email for gifts, videos, and how to make money. Got my picture here, my name. Here's a little video. Remember we went and got this video from YouTube yesterday. And then right here, it's got some little cool spinning arrows that points to go to next video now. So if they click on that, it's going to take them to the next video.
My name's David Wood, and I want you to pay.
See there how cool that is? All right, so let's go in here and make changes to this because we want to make a few changes. All right, so let's click on this. See, this is under Edit. Click right here, and this is going to open up our software so we can go in here and make changes. All right, so I like the title. I like everything the way it is, so I'm just going to kind of leave that. And by the way, we're going to come in here and I'm going to show you how to underline some stuff. Something you want to stand out, but we can't do it inside this software. We have to go to our C panel and do it there. So I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, so we got everything done here. The opt-in code. Remember the opt-in code and settings? All right, we just leave these fields here blank. We've got get response. Now because I already had traffic going to this site before we changed and went to a different hosting, I had to go in here last night, add my opt-in code because I had traffic coming to this. So I've already added it, but I'm going to show you how to do it. All right, so we're using get response. So here is our get response account. And let's go here to where I set up. I came through here with you yesterday and showed you how to set this up. Okay, so here it is. And if you don't remember how to do it, go back to the video before this one, the one yesterday, and you'll see how to get to this point. So we click on settings. So here's our, and I like to title mine. I like to name them what the domain name is. So getrichforsure.com because I got several. You probably will too eventually. And it just makes it easier to see them, find them quickly. So let's go over here to settings. Click on settings. Now here's where you name them. And I didn't do this in the video yesterday. We got to this point right here and I didn't get this entered. So make sure under the web form name you just put, I would recommend putting your domain name. So, you know, makemoney.com, whatever. Put that right there. Leave these alone. Leave all those alone. We want single opt-in, so just leave all this stuff alone. Okay, we click on the custom thank you page. Now what we're going to put here for a thank you page, now here's what this is. When somebody goes right here, they go to your landing page, they put their email in and they click on the button, where do you want them to go to once they do that? Where do you want them to go to? That's what we're going to put right here. So right here, here's where I got that address. I want them to go to my thank you page that I can control and that I can put my pixel on, that conversion pixel I'm getting ready to show you how to put on there so we can check our conversions. I want to be able to control that page. If I send them to an affiliate offer or that next video for like Empower Network, then I can't control that page and I can't see what it's converting at. So make sure you go to your thank you page. So go right here to your software and let's go back right here. All right, see this thank you page right here. This is your thank you page. So what you do is you just put your mouse over it, right click, click on copy link location, okay? All right, now we go back over here to our custom thank you page. I'm in get response right now. All right, and this right here is where you would paste in that custom thank you page. All right, then you hit next step. All right, here's where we're going to get our code to go back in there and add that so that this all goes together. When people opt in, then it comes to your account here, and you're putting people on your list. All right, so what you do here is click on Show HTML Code. All right, see this right here where it says Include CSS Style? Uncheck that. So click that to off. Now go right here, copy this. Okay, so you're going to copy this whole deal here. Now what I did to copy that quickly or highlight it quickly is I put my cursor right in front of this very first symbol. I'm using a Mac, so I use Command A, which highlights it. If you're using a Windows computer, I believe it's Control A, like Apple. And then you can use Control C, or like in my case, it's an Apple, so I use Command C to copy it, or you can just right click and hit copy. All right, so now go back to your software. Let's go back in here to the edit mode on that particular domain. Go to opt-in code and settings, because remember we're setting up our opt-in stuff. Scroll down here. Okay, we got the provider at get response. Right here, now see, I've already got mine in there, but yours would be blank. So what you do is you just right click and paste, and that'll drop that code right in that box that we just copied. And that's it. That's all you got to do in that box. All right. Okay, now let's go to the next step. So remember, I told you about leaving these buttons here alone, this exit stuff. You don't want that stuff. Now, like buttons and settings. If you want to go ahead and click on some of that stuff for having a like and a share, that's fine. It's sometimes kind of a good idea to do. Let's go here to footer and settings. Now remember, I talked to you about privacy policy, earning disclaimer, terms and conditions. Now you notice on this page now, I've got them in here. I just dropped them in there last night real quick because, like I said, I had traffic going to this and I wanted to hurry up and get it fully live so that I could get opt-ins, which I've already had over the night while I was sleeping. So I've got privacy, earning, terms and conditions right there. So you just click on each one that you want. So just click it once and it'll highlight it. Then you just go down here and you just put in whatever you want to put in here for privacy policy. You can just you can go online and search privacy policies. Just go to Google and you can get some stuff to put in there, or you can go to your affiliate offer, whatever it is, and maybe use theirs. Earning disclaimer, same thing. Now I've got an LLC, so I've already had lawyers do all this stuff up for me, so I use my own stuff, which is similar in ways to others, but see, mine's custom to me because I've had lawyers do this stuff. I've got an LLC. Now you don't have to have all that, and you can also just leave this blank. So I've got all that in there. If you want to put something in there for contact us, you can just go in there and type it in there. Contact me at blah blah blah, whatever. Okay. And now, tracking and analysis code. This is kind of an important part. So I'm going to give you a free service here. It's called statcounter.com. Let's just go over there right now. Statcounter.com. Just go there, get you a free account. You can go in here and set up. What you do is you just click here, add project. You would just type in your full domain name right here, http :// www.com. Put a title and then group. I've got several set up here. You can put just test or whatever you want to put, and then your time. So I'm on Central Time, so whatever you're on, you just select that. All right, then go over here. I always put invisible tracking. I don't want it to be visible. I just put invisible. And then I like my reports to come weekly. These reports will come to you weekly, and what you can do is you'll have a report comes right to your email box like mine on a Monday morning, and I can go down through and I can check all my different domains, all the stats, and really see what everything's doing. You can do it daily, monthly, but I like weekly. And then you would just hit Add Project, and then it'll add that project. So we'll go over here to my projects, and let's go down here to GetRichForSure.com, and let's go here and get a code. Now see, when you first set this up, it's going to give you a code. It'll give you two of them. It'll give you one right on the page that you set it up, and then it's also going to give you one to your email that'll send right to your email, and you're going to take that code. So here we'll click default. So here's the code. Like I say, when you first set this up, it'll pull up this page right here. This will be your code. You'll copy that, and in case you don't know how to do it, here's some boxes that tells you how to do it. But here's the thing, you don't need all this stuff down here. All you need is this code for doing what I'm showing you how to do with Easy Landing Page Pro. All you need to do is take that code, come back over here, and drop this, paste it right in this box right here. There's your stat counter code. That's all you have to do. Okay, and then our last step is thank you pages. Here's our thank you page. Remember, we set this up for a video, and I first clicked this, but I came in and changed it because I like the way it looked better. So what I did is I came down here and I clicked on this one right here because I like these arrows. I've had really good luck with these arrows because it kind of points down to a link that's right below it. So I clicked that one. Here's what I put for a headline. Thank you for getting here. Short and simple. And then right here I put make sure to check your email for gifts, videos, and how to make money. ... Okay? That's what I put there. I like the ... because they think there's something after that, and it leaves curiosity, and they're more apt to go on to the next step. All right, so your message or HTML video code. Remember, we got the video yesterday, and we came in here and we dropped it in here. Remember, we went to YouTube. We got my video for my thank you page. We dropped that video right there. Now, if you don't have a video, you can still use this same stuff right here. Use this same page right here. And your picture, you can load up right here. But you'll do that, and let me back up here. And then right here you could put a message. You could put, you know, whatever. Hey, on the next page, you'll get to see step-by-step video or whatever. You could put right there. You could just leave it blank. All right. Then your button text. There's going to be a button, and you'd put go to next video now. That's what I've got for that next button. Remember on the thank you page I just showed you, underneath those green pointing arrows, those spinning arrows, it had that. And then the redirect code. So when they click that button, where do you want them to go? That's what I put right here. So you'll put, you know, whatever your video is that you want them to go to, or your offer, whatever it is you want them to go to, your affiliate link. That's what you would put right here. All right. Now the last step to this is your conversion code. This is your pixel. All right. So when people opt into this page, they click this button. It takes them to your custom thank you page. All right. That's where this pixel is going to be placed, and it's all done internally right through this page right here. So we go get this pixel, we put it in here. And then once we save this page, when people opt in here, they go to the thank you page. Now you're able to track exactly what goes on. So let's go get that pixel. All right, I'm using Tracker 123. This is inside of our Big Idea Mastermind system. So I'm using Tracker 123. Let's go here. Now I've already got one set up here. I'm going to show you how to do it. If we was going to add new, here's what we'd do. We'd put a title. So like in this case, our domain name. You can add several links. I'm going to show you a better way to do this so that you're not tracking all of it through one link here. Just type in just your one domain name, and I'm going to show you how to split test, but we're going to set up 3 different ways, okay? 3 different accounts, or not accounts, but 3 different trackers. So we type in our domain, we'd hit submit link. Okay, now on the next page, here's what it's going to do. It's going to come up right here. This is what the page, so once you click on submit link, this is the page that will come up. This will be your tracking code right here. All right, here's your pixel. So here's what we want to do right here. We highlight this, we copy it, and now let's go back over here to our landing page software. Right here where it says your conversion code, that code that we just copied in our mouse, this is where we're going to paste it right there. So we paste that right in there. We go here, we hit save, and we are done. That's it. That's all you have to do. So that's how simple that is. Now, we've took that code and placed it in there, so now when people go to our thank you page, they're going to trigger this code. So when they hit the thank you page, it triggers this code. That's what's going to show us our conversions. Okay, that's what's going to show our conversions. So it's real simple, and if you do it just like I've showed you, you're going to get good conversions. You're going to get way better than what the people that are not doing it. So once again, once they go to your landing page, right here, they put their email in, they hit the button, they end up right here on your custom thank you page. It triggers this code, this pixel right here that we just put in, and now you're able to track conversions. You've got them on your autoresponder list. They're getting your messages. You can reach out and communicate with them, build a relationship with them, but you're able to track these conversions to your thank you page. So it's going to tell you exactly what you're doing. You know, if you're converting, if your landing page is converting at 30% or 40 or 50 or 60%, it's going to tell you exactly what you're doing. All right, so that's what's cool about that. I'll give you just a quick little insight here on the stat counter. Let's go here and just go to this. We'll click on the domain. We'll go over here. We'll click on recent visitor activity. So as you can see right here today, this was me. That's when we just checked it. Okay, here's the 17th. See the 17th. That's all today that people's already been on this site that we just created. So Tampa, Florida. So I mean, it tells you what browser they're using. It tells you what system they're using. This is Android, so that was on a phone. Here's Richmond, Virginia, Florida, South Africa, India, Brazil, Russian Federation, United States, Thailand, Malaysia. See, it just gives you so much information, and there's so many more settings over here, so you can really see where your stuff's coming from. So see here, it tells us that we visited this site, but we came from our suite. So our software suite, it tells you where it came from. So like here, it don't have a referring link. So a lot of these are Google searches. See, like right here's one. This came right from here. This Camasoft.com, whatever that is. And you can click on those too, by the way. Okay, here's some. Here's an ad that I ran. I done a video several days ago about a $10 ad. Look at these stats. Here's the $10 solo ads. See, all this traffic is coming from that little $10 ad. All that traffic is coming from. See, it tells you where it come from. You can tell the state, IP address, the country, the browser they're using, the time, the date, how long it's on your page. I mean, it tells you everything. So it's a good service to use. It's free. Go ahead and get that now and start using that. All right, so we've got all this set up. Now let's go over to kind of tweak this page a little bit more. So what I want to do is I want to add some things that's going to kind of help the conversions on this, because I've already tested these things and I know it works. So we're going to underline this and put some quotations here. So let's go over to our HostGator. We can't do that within the software. So now we have to go over to our hosting, and we're going to scroll down here because we're still logged in. We're going to go down here to Files. We're going to click on File Manager, and we're going to pick the domain. So getrichforsure.com. We'll select document root 4. We'll hit Go. All right, so here we click on index.html. We go to HTML editor. We click on getforsure.com index. We click on edit. Okay, here's our page. All right, so what I want to do is I want to put some quotations. So we'll just put right there, right there. We're going to highlight next 30 days. We're going to go up here. We're going to hit the underline. Okay, see, we got that underline. We got the quotations. And let's hit save. Now let's go look at it. Okay, that's what it was. Now we're going to hit refresh. All right, so now that's what it is. See, I just made some changes there. Pretty simple, not too tough. Okay, now in this window right here, so in this display window, see, we hover our mouse over it, it displays what the title of the page is. In order to get that a little bit better for SEO, we could go up there and we could change that window display, which would help our SEO a little bit. So let's go back here, and where we've got index, this time we're going to click on code editor. Okay, and we click edit. All right, here's our title right here. Now remember, you do not want to change any of these little fonts or anything. All you want to do is simply change the title. Because if you change any of those little fonts, you're going to screw up the whole thing. And if you do that, don't panic. Just go back to your software, your video or your landing page software, and just go back through it, go back down to the bottom, hit save, and it'll refresh it back to what it was before you messed with it. That's the good thing about it. All right, so see, I've got everything in between these arrows, these little font arrows. I've got everything highlighted. So I'm going to click on delete. I'm going to put in a different title. So I'm going to put how to make money from home space dash space residual income for life. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to hit Save Changes. See there, it says Success. Now let's go over here. We'll hit Refresh. All right, now we hover over it. See there, How to Make Money from Home dash Residual Income for Life. So we've got all that changed. So basically, I'm going to leave it alone, and we're going to run this just like it is. We're going to go ahead and start running it. just like it is. I got one more step I want to show you. Let's close out some of these windows. We're done in HostGator. We are done here. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these windows. I think we're done there. We'll leave that open for a minute. Okay, we're going to use the tracker. Alright, so let's open up. I'm going to give you another service. I'll put the link below this video too, by the way, for this service so she can get it for free. Otherwise you'll have to pay for it. So I'm going to show you how to set up a rotator. So let's go to rotators. So I'm going to show you how to set up a rotator, and you can use rotators to have different split testing. So like here, we're going to split test. I'll set this up and I'll show you how to do 3 different ones. So we're going to copy this code right here. Remember, this is our split test, our tracker. So there's our tracker code that we use, and that's going to take us right to this page. So we're going to copy that tracker. We're going to go back over here, and let's add a new site rotator. So let's call it test. Click add. Link 1. We're going to paste in what we just copied. There's link 1. Click save. Just got to wait on it. Okay. Now let's add another link. Let's go back to our tracker. And I've got some others here. We'll just use them for this example. We're going to copy that link. So this is a totally different capture page. So it's going to look a lot like it, but it's different. It's a whole different domain. So we go here. We're going to take out that HTTP because we just copied the whole link. We're going to copy track. Yeah, we just copied and dropped that in there. All right, we hit save. Just kind of wait on it. See, it's running right now. Okay, now it's saved. We hit add another link. We go back to our tracker. And let's grab one more. Well, those have got, that's all right. We'll just go ahead and use this. These are all test deals. All right, so take out the HTTP because we've already got that copied in our mouse. Paste that in there. Hit save. Wait on it to save it. Okay, so it's got it. All right, so now we're going to return to rotators. Find our test. All right, so here's our test. All right, now if you're testing 3 different capture pages, here's why I did this. If you're testing 3 different ones, you've got 3 different links that you have to use. Well, how can you run an ad with 3 different links? Kind of hard to do, right? So if we set it up like this, we've got 3 different landing pages, 3 different pages that we've set up that we're going to split test, and we've got them inside the tracker. Now all we have to do is just take this one link that it just gave us, we hover over it, we copy link location. Now we've just copied that one link right there, and we promote that one link. So the first time it's going to send it to this link. The next time this link right here gets clicked, it's going to go to this link. The next time it's going to go to this one. Then it's going to start back at this one, back to that one, back to that one. So it's going to rotate them. Let's go test it and see what it looks like. All right, we go up here. There it is. There's the first one. Okay, now let's hit it again. There's the second one. Now remember I told you it looked the same, but see, it's a totally different domain name. It's a totally different message too, by the way. All right, now let's go click on it. Check it for the third one. There it is. See, it rotates 3 different times. So whatever you put in there, it rotates. So like I said, I'll give you this service. This is a paid service, but I'll give you a link that you can use. You can get this service for free. You can go right in here and use this. So when you come here, and by the way, you can also go in here and use this service for sending out. So if you're using like Safe List or List Builders, you can use this service for free, and you can send an ad, and you can go in here and program this, set it all up. Once you set it up, you can basically go in and send one ad, and it'll go out to like 20 different places, or 25, whatever it is. So in this example, go to Rotators, hit Site Rotators. That'll bring you down here, and you can just set up your new rotator right here, add new rotator, and add the links like I just showed you how. And you can always go back, watch this video again. I know it went kind of fast, but just trying to get through and not have this video be so long. So just go back through, watch the video again, and you'll understand it. Okay, so that's pretty much it. We have, I know we've covered a lot in these few videos, but there's your custom thank you page. Highly, highly, highly recommend doing it just like I showed you in the video, and you'll get the kind of results that you've been wanting to get. So I hope this video has been helpful, and I look forward to hearing your results. Go ahead and leave me some comments on what you think about this stuff, and leave me comments. Once you start testing and trying different stuff, leave me comments. Let me know how your stuff's working for you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.